All right, we're at the Computex press event. It happens before the event, the main event. And what they've done is they've given out a bunch of awards to what they think are the best things at the event. So what we're going to do, we're going to check out some that I think you guys might like, and then see how that compares to what we like at the end of the event, at the end of the week. So the first thing, here we got this amazing Alienware. Look at that. Oh my God. It's the new Area 51, and it's probably going to be overpriced. But they do have pretty good customer service, and if you want a computer that's shaped like this, it's the only place you can get it.
Okay, check this out. This is an Infinity Solar 10,000 watt power inverter. It covers everything from, takes an AC input, puts a solar input, it can take a battery input. It's really great for either on or off grid kind of stuff. Really great for, you know, those glass houses in the mountains where you may not have access to the grid. This thing will be effective. It's a power conditioner that just allows you to plug a bunch of stuff into it, like, you know, your computers when you're on a mountaintop.
Okay, this crazy device is the Air speaker. It's a Bluetooth speaker. It's hovering there because magnets. You guys are getting a preview of a new song right now. Oh, sweet. So microphone inside, hands-free device. Holy crap. So she just said that the magnet is so strong you can put it on your bicycle, put it on your fridge. I just want it because it looks like the future, man. It sounds really good, too. You guys, obviously, you're going to be limited by your crappy speakers, unless you have nice speakers, but... Cool. All right, so you thought the curved TVs are maybe going to go away. They seem to be a thing here. This is the AOC LX series. It's a nice, large, curved TV. Again, it's not turned on. Can't really tell what it looks like, so we won't comment on it any further until we see it on the floor. But curved TVs are here. All right, here's a pretty crazy 21:9 curved 3440 by 1440. So it's like 4K, 21:9. G-Sync as well. Pretty fancy. I'm not sure what the refresh rate is. It does not say on here, but it is an IPS panel with 100% of the sRGB gamut. Damn it, man! So we'll have to check this one out on the show floor. It's got a pretty wide footprint as far as the stylistic base goes, but it might look cool with your other gaming stuff. I'm usually not a fan of the gaming aesthetics, so I want to know how this performs. So we'll see this on the show floor as well. Stay tuned for that this week.
All right. So we got a bunch of really cool camera stuff here, but this one down here, it's moving, and I think it's looking at me. I'm actually told it's got 3 heat sensors, and it's got a motion tracking in the front, and it's got really great low light. It's kind of a scary eyeball in the sky. It can mount anywhere. It's IP based. You can even set it up to where it'll just take a snapshot when there's movement and send it to your phone. Anywhere you are in the world, it's gonna be. It's looking at me, man.
Move around, see what happens. Oh no.
It's
tracking your motion. Not doing anything.
I didn't do it, I swear.
This is the newest iteration of the Philips AmbiGlow. Now, normally it would glow in the back and line up the scene, and it would glow with the mood of whatever was happening. Now they put the glow into the base, and you have a few different modes. One mode is the standard, where it glows depending on what's happening in the scene. The next mode is you can, select, what color you want it to glow. And then the last mode is going to be a timed mode, where you set it to glow different things, different times of day. You can maybe set it up like flux, so it glows, like a dim red in the nighttime and maybe a lighter color in the daytime. You can do whatever you want with it. But this is just the newest iteration. 1080p IPS display inside there as well. All right, this little device is a DIY smart home home security kit. Probably do a bunch of interesting things with it, but it's here. It's won an award. We'll check it out on the show floor this week. This is the Cougar QBX. It's an ITX case. Good size. Looks like a really fancy brushed aluminum, but that's plastic. It's a really decent quality plastic, though. Mesh covers on both sides. To me, that says that it's going to be have decent airflow, but possibly produce a bit of noise, depending on what components you put in here. I really want to see what's going on the inside. I'm not going to rip it apart here, because this is the whole fancy display area. So we will see this on the show floor. Stay tuned this week. All right, this is a Dell Curved 34-inch ultra-wide 21:9 34x40 by 24x40 monitor. One of their ultra-sharp monitors. It'll be interesting to check this one out. And I'm imagining it's going to be really pricey. I hope it's 60 hertz, but we'll have to see this in action on the show floor. Very interesting to see a curved monitor from Dell in this size. Okay, so this is the Cyborg R1 Universal Heatsink, so they call it. Strange name. Gazillion blades on there. Pretty decent thermal mass. And then let's see how many heat pipes we got. I got a lot of heat pipes there on the bottom. Mirrored finish, of course. Now, this is kind of interesting, but it won an award, so I don't know what the performance is going to be like. 14 heat pipes. Craziness. This is the Killer X99 from ASRock, of course, the Fatality series. Still doing the Fatality stuff. I got a couple of gigabit NICs, but the main thing here is the USB. That's a C-type connector right there, 3.1. Lots of power, lots of speed going through there. So lots of cool things on here. Got the killer NIC as well. Purity sound. And only 3 PCI Express expansion slots on there. So you'll only be able to run 3 cards. You've got the large Ultra M.2 slot, dual BIOS as well. And USB right there on board. That's kind of cool.
How many Zetas you got?
A lot, and some of them are the Zeta Express. 10, yeah. Plus the Zeta Express there on the bottom as well, which can also be 2 Zeta. This is a little USB 3.1 standoff. Give you some more of those USB 3.1. These are the standard size, not the Type-C. Yes, look at that. It's fancy. That'll take up one of your 1X slots inside. There it is. This is a new battery from Belosium. Check this out. It's a lithium-ion battery. It's extremely safe. Look how thin, just a couple millimeters thick compared to those big, thick batteries that are normally in your, your devices. And it's extremely safe. You can cut it, you can stab it, and it's not going to explode. Very cool. We'll see that at the show floor. Oh, this is the fiber. This is the fiber installation tool.
It's a test kit.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty cool. This test kit right here. This is, as we were flipping through the book of all the stuff that's going to be here, I was actually really excited when I saw this. Your power meter, everything. This is the Intermax fanless 500 watt power supply. We are going to be going to some Intermax events and checking out their booth. I'm going to make them rip this thing open so we can see the insides. I want to know what's going on. I love fanless solutions, but sometimes they get a little hot. So it'll be cool to see what's on the inside of this one. All right, we have several laptops here, Acers, mostly Acers, Dell, and then the Oros with SLI. We'll be checking out all these on the show floor, so I'm not going to spend much time with it here. The Chromebook is out, and the Chromebook, I believe you can install Linux on that, and that's the only way I would probably use it because I don't like being limited by Google services. But it's a pretty powerful little Chromebook right there. We'll just have to wait till we get to the show floor to see some of these things in action.
I don't know. I had something really funny to say, and I just, this is awesome. I feel like a Care Bear.